Guten Tag, everybody. Guten Tag, everybody. Guten Tag, Guten Tag, Guten Tag. Guten Tag is hello in German. Hug, hug, kiss, kiss. We love you. I got a song, and it has a W in it. Let's sing it. Have you ever seen a wiggle worm, a wiggle worm, a wiggle worm? Have you ever seen a wiggle worm go this way and that? Go this way and that way, go this way and that way. Have you ever seen a wiggle worm go this way and that? Let's look at these two containers. One is tall and narrow, another is short and wide. I'm going to pour 1 cup in each of these containers. Although I put the same amount of water into both of these containers, they totally look different, and you might assume that they have different amounts of water. Do you think now, if you did not see me pour the water in each of these containers, would you think different? Which holds more? These look equal, don't they? And although these are two different containers, they are both equal. Isn't that interesting? Look, friends, I poured out some candy pieces because I want to know which has the most. When you look at these piles, you can kind of tell which pile has the most. It's this one, right? So this has more than this pile, and this one has more than this pile. How can we make all of these piles equal? Well, this is the way we have to do it. Let's put them all together, and we can divide them equally. 1 for you, 1 for me, and 1 for a friend. 1 for you, 1 for me, and 1 for a friend. I'll keep on doing this while you watch. Do you think these are now equal? Let's count each pile and make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now you count. Did you come up with 7? Let's count together here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They all have 7 pieces. 7 here, 7 here, 7 here. Now, they are all equal.
Today we are going to read Gregory the Terrible Eater. Who can tell me what the author does? You're right, the author writes the words. And who makes the pictures or the drawings? You're right, that's the illustrator. This book is written by Mitchell Sharmat, and illustrated by Jose Arugo and Arian Dewey. And do you remember what we call this? This is called the front cover, the spine, and what's this? The back cover. Good job. I knew you wouldn't forget. Gregory the Terrible Eater. How do we know what the title is? You're right. It's written in bigger letters. That's how we know what words are the titles. Gregory the Terrible Eater. And the dedication page for Andrew and the goat who tried to eat his coat. Oh my, how silly. Once there was a goat named Gregory. Gregory liked to jump from rock to rock, kick his legs onto the air, and butt his head against walls. I'm an average goat, said Gregory. But Gregory was not an average goat. Gregory was a terrible eater. Every time he sat down to eat with his mother and father, he knew he was in for trouble. Would you like to eat a tin can, Gregory? Asked Mother Goat. No thanks, said Gregory. How about a nice box and a piece of rug and a bottle cap? Asked Father Goat. Bah, said Gregory unhappily. Well, I think this is a meal fit for a goat, said Mother Goat as she chewed on an old shoe. It certainly is, said Father Goat as he ate a shirt, buttons and all. I don't know why you're such a fussy eater, Gregory. I'm not fussy, said Gregory. I just want fruits and vegetables and eggs and fish and bread and butter. Good stuff like that. Mother Goat stopped eating the shoe. Now, what kind of food is that, Gregory? She said. It's what I like, said Gregory. It's revolting, said Father Goat. He wiped his mouth with his napkin. After Gregory was excused from the table, Father Goat said, Gregory is such a terrible eater. I wonder what's wrong with him, said Mother Goat. Mother and Father Goat ate their evening newspaper in silence. And poor Gregory's dreaming about all the foods that he wants to eat. The next morning, Mother and Father Goat were enjoying a pair of pants and a coat for breakfast. Gregory came to the table. Good morning, Gregory, said Father and Mother Goat. Good morning, said Gregory. May I have some orange juice, cereal, and bananas for breakfast, please? Oh, no, Mother Goat said. Do have some of this nice coat. Take a bite out of these pants, said Father Goat. Bah, said Gregory, and he left the table. Father Goat threw down his napkin. That does it, he said. Gregory just isn't eating right. We must take him to the doctor. Father and Mother Goat took Gregory to the doctor. Dr. Ram was munching on a few pieces of cardboard. Yummy cardboard. Do you like to eat cardboard? Ugh. What seems to be the trouble, he asked. Gregory is a terrible eater, said Mother. We've offered him the best. Shoes, boxes, magazines, tin cans, coats, pants. But all he wants are fruits and vegetables, eggs, fish, orange juice, and other horrible things. What do you have to say about all of this, Gregory? Asked Dr. Ram. I want what I like, said Gregory. Makes sense, said Dr. Ram. He turns to Mother and Father Goat. I've treated picky eaters before, he said. They have to develop a taste for good food slowly. Try giving Gregory one new food each day until he eats everything. That night for dinner, Mother Goat gave Gregory spaghetti and a shoelace in tomato sauce. Not too bad, said Gregory. The next day she gave him string beans and a rubber heel cut into small pieces. The meal was good and rubbery, said Gregory. The day after that, Mother Goat said, "We have your favorite today, vegetable soup. But there's one condition. You also have to eat the can." "Okay," said Gregory. "What's for dessert?" "Ice cream," said Father Goat. "But you'll have to eat the box too." "Yummy," said Gregory. "I'm proud of you," said Father Goat. "You're beginning to eat like a goat." "I'm learning to like everything," said Gregory. One evening Father Goat asked, "Has anyone seen my striped necktie?" "Not since breakfast," said Mother Goat. "Come to think of it, I haven't seen my sewing basket today. I left it in the living room after supper last night." Father Goat turned to Gregory. "Gregory, have you been eating between meals?" "Yes," said Gregory. "I can't help it. Now I like everything." "Well," said Mother Goat, "it's all right to eat like a goat, but you shouldn't eat like a pig." "Oh," said Gregory. After Gregory went to bed, Mother Goat said, "I'm afraid Gregory will eat my clothes hamper." "Yes, and then my tool kit will be next," said Father Goat. "He's eating too much. We'll have to do something about it." The next evening, just before supper, Mother and Father Goat went to the town dump. They brought home 8 flat tires, a 3-foot piece of barber pole, a broken violin, and half a car. They piled everything in front of Gregory's sandbox. When Gregory came home for supper, he said, "What's all that stuff in the yard?" "Your supper," said Father Goat. "It all looks good," said Gregory. Gregory ate the tires and the violin. Then he slowly ate the barber pole. But when he stared in on the car, he said, "I've got a stomach ache. I have to lie down." Gregory went to his room. "I think Gregory ate so much," said Father Goat. "Let's hope so," said Mother Goat. All night Gregory tossed and twisted and moaned and groaned, and he thought of all the food that he had just eaten before. The next morning he went down for breakfast. "What would you like for breakfast today, Gregory?" asked Father Goat. "Scrambled eggs and 2 pieces of waxed paper and a glass of orange juice," said Gregory. "That sounds just about right," said Mother Goat. And it was.
I hope you learned something today. What did you learn? I want you to remember, play nice, stay kind, and work hard. Make the most of your mind.